Okay, this is my video review of this Z Edge camera. I haven't had much luck with the battery when it's in parking mode. Probably my one gripe with it. I could see if the sensitivity can be lowered, and I apologize. It actually looks better when you're looking at it. It's a very nice picture when you kick up the resolution. Like all of these, you want to that's the weird, and it has a weird sound for the headlight warning when there's not a lot of sound. I'm going to stop the video. You've got buttons on the side here, and you'll really want to stop it or press either the bottom or top button to get to the menu button, the gear icon there. And then you can get to this. Yeah, you really can't see. See if I can do something. There we go. All right. So, 4 screens of menus, app download. The app is useful on the phone. You can it's basically, you could use it as a DVR, record your route as you're driving. The scenario mode just sets a bunch of presets for a bunch of settings. So like you can go to drive, scenic, park mode. I've really only gone with default and park. I just want to see what park was like. Park is really hard on the battery on this thing. It will use it up quick. I kicked up the resolution high. I'm on a loop recording of, I go for 3, maybe I should go for 5. Again, it might be a battery life thing versus utility thing. I like to use this. This is excellent as your backup camera. So let me see if I can make that a little bit better there for you. It's visible. It's kind of not. I apologize for the video quality. I mean, this is just a personal review. That actually says back is what I'm selecting there. I like it as a backup camera. I don't have a backup camera in my car, and I had another one of these, and this actually works. The picture's actually much better, when I'm not recording a screen at night through my phone here. But it's a very good picture. It's a nice little, it's not a huge screen, but it's good enough. You can set it, and it will record, by the way, even though I have it set to just display the back, it records the front and the back all the time. And you can go to picture-in-picture mode. I find picture-in-picture mode confusing. And a lot of times when you're doing something with it, you'll have to hit the bottom button to stop the recording. Then you can go up to gear option. Those went out again. See if we can get these in real good. Autofocus. Come on, lock. There we go. All right. So, WDR is wide dynamic range. It seems to be better when that's, it means like how much light, maybe color, but definitely light it can get, the ranges of light. I usually keep it on. It seems to be a little bit better. Sensitivity, up to you. I'm actually going to kick it to low because I actually find that's good enough. The battery life is a big thing for me for a lot of this stuff. Screensaver, I like 3 minutes because I use it to back into, I use it as a rear backup camera, and 3 minutes is nice before the screensaver kicks in. I can just hit the top button or the button up here and get this to work out. All you got for the ketone options is off, on and off. I really wish there was another option for the headlight warning sound. I liked it on the older model. This one, I don't like it as much. Volume, you just might as well kick it up to 100%. It's really not that intrusive. Language, of course, whatever you prefer. English for me. Date, time, set all that. Some sort of screen stamp, set what that is. Driving safety, there's a bunch of reminders, driver fatigue, all this stuff. I've had them on. I like the headlight thing. Motion detection, I haven't used it, but since the parking monitor itself sucks up a lot of battery, I would only imagine this is going to suck up a ton of battery. And you can plug it into an external battery if you got it. That would work. And I actually have an external battery here or two that I do that with. Auto off, power off. I think I set this to on, power off. I think it largely... No, it'll power off once the power's off and stuff. It's very useful. Actually, that helps. Wi-Fi, you can, set this up to connect to your mobile device. The password's 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 for all of it. And then auto power off, can't remember what the difference is between that and the other power off per se. And then the other options, sorry for all the jumbling around. you always want to format the SD card. It'll say it's kind of doing that right away. Something about like, oh, if you should reformat your card however many days, clean it off or something. I swear it writes over top of it, but maybe it doesn't. Restore factory settings and info. For me, again, like, it works great as a dash cam. I luckily haven't been in an accident, but I see it pop on a lot. I really love it as, you know, basically easy to install rear window camera. Arguably a little better at times because the external cameras often can get water on them and stuff. This is always behind the glass. It comes with a nice kit. Let me pop off here. So I'm going to shut this down. Talk about the kit. This video is probably too long for anyone to even watch already. But, let's see if I can get this pretty lit up. Alright, you really can't see it too well. But they give you this mount. I actually literally, this is a mount for the old one. They're both roughly the same. They fit the same camera. I don't like suction cup stuff for anything. It lasts a little bit of time and then it falls off, in my opinion, and you never know when. I actually, once I got it to a point and I liked it, I actually got some glue. So, I forget what they call it, it's like X500 glue or something. I glued it on, and actually used like Gorilla Tape, a little glue with the rear camera, and stuff too. It has otherwise, like, you know, that's just any sort of adhesive you get for any of these kits. They're likely it's going to fall off. That's my experience with all of them. So I literally, once I get them to a spot, I'll use Gorilla Tape or good glue. Honestly, this is a used car. If you're worried about resale value, not sure what else to tell you on that. But if you have a better option, go for it. But I actually am, that said, you get a front camera, rear camera. It's a decent deal. I have a 128 gigabyte card in here, sold separately. It's pretty easy to set up, I've found. You know, you got to get a little bit used to the display, of course, but if you play around with it, so hopefully what I just showed you here helps out. I found it's a good buy. I found it's a good buy. I'm still playing around to see if I can get it to easily sort of like upload to a camera every now and then or something. You can definitely use your camera as what they call a DVR. I mean, your mobile device. You can use your mobile device as a DVR to back it up or pull data from your phone, your dash cam here. You can actually control a lot of it. It's a decent little app. That's a major improvement from the last model I had. There was no app for that. So long story short, like, yeah, I'm happy with this. There's probably better ones out there. It's not going to automatically back up to some cloud, as far as I know. I got to look into that more. I think it just backs up to your cell phone, and maybe if you get it on your cell phone, it'll back it up. But, you know, not sure how useful that'll be, you know, if your car gets stolen. So I don't feel like this is not a device that's going to help you necessarily if your car gets stolen. This is more of a device for maybe if you have the parking monitor on, you got an external battery connected to this, it's going to notice that. Parking monitor easily lasts 2 to 3 hours on a full battery, but maybe not more than that. You can plug it into, of course, a cigarette lighter, charger, and it'll recharge and all of that. Or even faster, you can just, you know, it's pretty easy to pull off the mount, take it home, and all of that. So it's good dash cam. It's good. It's a really good, easy to install like dash cam, and you know, poor person's backup camera. But not really. If you're kind of thinking, I don't know why I had this in mind. If you're kind of thinking like, oh, this is going to be my theft deterrent device, right? It's not so far been great with that. Neither the old model or the new model. It's really not what it's for. It's more for you get in an accident, you have some sort of record of it. Someone hits your car. If you still have the parking monitor on, you can maybe see what's happening or something. But like I said, parking monitor probably only going to last you 2 to 3 hours, maybe 4 tops. And then the battery's going to be pretty dead. And, you know, you can plug in it. It's to an external battery. It's pretty easy. And I've got like just some various ones of these types here. They have like the fold out solar panels, whatnot. Can be useful for recharging it and stuff and keeping it charged. might be a way to go as for a parking monitor thing, but you probably would need that if you want to park it consistently, or like in at 8, like when you're at work and you're worried about that. But still, I would say, for what you're paying, it's worked out good for me. I have no complaints, and I think I would recommend it to others. Anyways, if you're listening, still, thanks a lot.